Imagine getting away from the monotony of your everyday life. You can swim in a lake or climb the highest mountain. I have been to California, Missouri, and New York, to name a few. How have I done this at such a young age, you might wonder? Well, I'm not rich, but I can do all of this because of books. Books have journeys and new beginnings. From symbols to tablets, to paper scrolls, to parchment paper, to at last the paper revolution. Books have been made easier to carry and read. Yet many people would rather watch a television show than read a book. Today we'll discuss the need for books, how it can help your health, ways that you can incorporate it into your everyday life, and an action plan to get you started on your next reading journey. As technology has become more prevalent throughout the years, reading has slowly been declining. In a research study done by the American Time Use Survey, it has shown that Americans who read for pleasure on any given day have slowly been falling by more than 30% since 2004. It was conducted using 26,000 participants, of each who were told to keep a detailed time diary. The survey also showed that while reading time declined through 2004 to 2017, the average time a person spent watching television increased. What this means is that people are choosing one over the other. Watching television can actually have negative effects on the body. When you watch television, your brain switches from the left hemisphere to the right hemisphere. The left hemisphere is used to critically analyze something using logical thought. So when people are watching television, they're not being mentally engaged and they're not being mentally challenged. Yet people still tend to watch television shows because of the entertainment that they get out of it. Little do they know that they can get the same amount of entertainment you can by watching television as you can reading books. Now that you know about the decline in reading and the increase in watching television and the negative effects that are associated with it, the question still remains, how can you start reading more? You can first start by learning about the positive effects that reading has on the body. The most obvious reason you should start reading more is that it mentally engages your brain. A decline in memory and brain function is a side effect of aging, and aging is something that you can't prevent or cure. But reading on a regular basis has been shown to reduce the chance of getting Alzheimer's and dementia. Researchers at Yale School also went over 12 years of information, of which more than 3,600 men and women over the age of 50 reported that those who read on a regular basis for at least 30 minutes a day lived an average of 2 years longer than those who didn't. And unlike popular myth that reading is an antisocial hobby, it actually can help improve your social skills. On a 2015 study done in neurology, scientists noticed that the participants that read a book a week before showed a noticeable increase in empathy the week later. Reading can also increase the hormone of endorphins. Endorphins are known as the happy hormone. It can reduce your stress levels. All of this combined helps you live a healthier and longer life. So how can you incorporate this into your everyday life? Reading helps you in many areas of your everyday-to-day life. In a book by Kathleen A. Towie, she noticed that those who read books often at age 10 and those who read more than once a week at age 16 had improved test scores than those who didn't. This is because books teach you to concentrate on one thing at a time. Tests are meant for this. They require your full attention. So when you read more on a regular basis, it helps you concentrate more and therefore get less likely to be distracted by other things. Books also helps you get more exposed to words. And words will make you, the higher vocabulary that you have, the more that you'll sound more articulate and have intelligent conversations with others. It can help you in your job performance and self-esteem. By now, I hope that I have convinced you to start to read more. So what is the next step, you might ask? Well, reading is neither hard nor expensive, which means that you can easily catch up on all the reading that you've missed. Local libraries are perhaps the most common way of reading more. They are free and are open for several days a week. In some libraries, they even allow you to request a book that you really want to be sent there, completely free of charge. And for those of you who live a very busy lifestyle and don't have enough space in your purse or backpack to carry a book, you might find that online books are an easy way to get you more engaged in reading, such as the Kindle. And I understand that you might not have a lot of time, but once you start reading more instead of watching television, you can actually improve on many aspects of your life. But the most important thing is that you keep your brain and mind mentally challenging. Just as you would challenge your body and exercise to increase your muscle. In conclusion, reading has many effects that can help you, and I hope that I sparked your interest to start reading more. We discussed the need of reading, how you can read more, the rewards of reading, and the next steps to get you started on your reading journey. And remember, the next time you want to travel and don't have the money to, open the book nearest to you and you can be transported to a new and adventurous journey as well as a new beginning.